Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, we have got ourselves an emergency recording situation. You guys probably know that I'm down in Tennessee camping on vacation with my family. Well, your boy was a dingling while doing a little day in the life stuff. I lost my camera somehow, and with it, about 3 weeks worth of footage here, which is absolutely brutal. I really hope it turns back up. So today I'm down at Camping World in Sevierville, something like that, Tennessee. It's a pretty darn awesome place. They got a ton of inventory here, and this is a brand I've been wanting to get into for a little while. It's the 2027 Eddie Bauer 3511RK, so 3511RK. This is going to be a rear kitchen setup, pretty classic rear kitchen setup at that. You know, there's only so many ways to skin the cat, as they say. But what they do really well is back here, pull-out pantry, pull-out pantry, hidden microwave, and then I love the sectional, and then the bedroom as well, having that king bed, and you have your, they switched it up, I believe. Let's see here. No, okay, I was looking at a different one. Anyway, you guys are really gonna like it. This is the floor plan right here. Here are the specifications: 38 feet 11 inches, 11,815 pounds dry. You got decent sized tanks. You're good to go. Now, one thing that I did find interesting was that it has Azdale, but it's not just Azdale in the side. Nice, they're actually wrapping it there too. Usually you can see the Azdale. You have Azdale in the sidewalls, but they're also putting it on the floor. Now today we are on a jump box, so you can see the jump box is at about midway power, so we might lose power halfway through this tour. But you get a nice idea of the blade lighting and then the puck lighting there underneath. That's all gonna be on a touch system. All those blade lightings up on the roof, they are going to be on dimmers. So if you're snuggling up with honey buns, you can set the mood right. You know, everything is good. You're just kind of, you know, hanging out in here. But man, I love the decor. I know some people don't love the brown. I'm a fan of the brown. Maybe drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you like this decor, or would you rather mix it up? Now right here, you're gonna have the pivot dinette. So basically this means right now it's set up for two, you know, kind of wide ways. You can also pull it so it goes whoop and goes long way. So now you can sit 4 people, which is nice. They are going to be using the flush mount flooring system. The floor on this is light, but it's got enough character in it that I think it would hide some good dirt. You know, if the grandkids are coming with you or something like that, you'll be good to go there. The only drawback of this floor plan that I see is the fact that these 2 windows don't open up, but your side ones do. And then of course, you have some extra over here that open up as well. You got 2 ACs. You are going to be prepped for your 3rd AC. Sectional sofas with the recliners, and you got yourself a little pull-out bed here as well. So again, you get some extra sleeping. But man, this living room is elongated. This is a very long, I mean, I bet you say you got about darn near 10 feet from here to there, which is pretty darn incredible, you know? I mean, just the fact that you have that rainy day space where you're not going crazy. It's got a real kind of home style feel to it, you know, if I had to say so myself. Fireplace, keep you nice and a roasty and a toasty, which today is no need. It's like 9:30 in the morning, it's already 95 degrees. It's hotter than can be down here in Tennessee. I'm sweating my giblets off. But you also got this little cutout here, which I think just adds to the aesthetics. I mean, look at that. I love the accent lighting. Imagine at night with the fireplace going and then those lights, you're good to go. You got places where you can put your DVD players, your Xboxes or something like that. You do have a sound bar with a 65-inch TV right there. As you can see, I'm flexing away with the Ghost Flex, baby. All right, so flip this sucker around. You got some more countertop space. Pop yourself up a chair there. You got a little desk area. You also have power tower here and there, so that pops up. So that way you can plug in your devices. And this is where things start getting interesting for me. This back area is pretty darn cool. One, you got the waterfall countertops. So, you know, babe, if you're watching, I love you. But then also, you're going to have, you know, pull-out pantries too, which I really like. I like the fact that you can pull this out and kind of do with as you please, as opposed to reaching into it. And then the same thing with this bottom one. 12-volt refrigerator, side by side. Don't need to get into that too much, but it will pair up with the solar up top if you choose to get some. But then, look at this. Now this is, I know this is going to stir up a little controversy because everyone's got an opinion when it comes to the microwave. Typically the microwave on these floor plans is going to be like right here. But a major complaint that I've had is, you know, about people talking about how they hit their head on the microwave when the sink is here. So I don't know. Do you guys like the fact that this is kind of like a hidden microwave? I think it's pretty cool. You still get the old baked potato mode, so you're covered there. But then above, you have all of your dry food kind of pantry space. So you have adjustable shelving. You got spice racks right here as well. Again, they're adjustable, so if you want to put something taller, you can. But man, I think this and that is pretty darn neat. You're also going to get 2 pull-out drawers. And then at the bottom, those are your regular drawers. However, let me flip the camera around here. They are going to be metal, so it'll be perfect for your pots and pans. You got the 3 top burner to whip up all the fixins. You also got yourself a little air fryer if you guys want to fry up some green beans or something. You're good to go. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of Traeger. You'll be all right. Boom, boom. Soft close, real hardwood for the cabinetry as well. Just a nice little rig, and we are on full death mode. The blade lighting has officially died. All right, so moving on. Look at that little flying saucer, guys. Okay, so right here, oh, nice, another little pull-out. You got a pull-out trash can right there, which is pretty darn cool. More storage under here. You got the old TikTok sinks. You got your cup cleaner, waterfall with the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles with your under-mounted stainless steel bowl. But what do you guys think? Pretty darn impressive. And I'll put a link for Camping World too, because this is about just about at every one of their stores from what I can gather. They got 727s here out in the country, but I know there's a handful of 26s out there too. If you guys are looking to save a little bit of moolah, might be good to jump on. That's where you check all your tanks. You got all your different slide rooms right here. Your awning extends, your max air. Boom, your fuse box right here. And then you got your 2 floating steps there too as well. Coming into the bathroom is going to be real nice. Real nice indeed. You got the dual vanity. It does switch to plastic countertops. I'm not sure why a lot of brands do that, but almost everyone does. I'm assuming it just comes down to weight and cost. Boom! With the bowling guns, baby! Suburban on-demand tankless hot water heater too. So it's the same one that I got. Works pretty darn well. Another pull-out drawer, which is going to be great for all of your, your towels and whatnot there. And then right here, you're going to have your box. And it looks like it's probably a 36 by 30 with the rounded corners. But let's go ahead and jump in here because I'm 6 foot, 305 pounds. And you got about 6'5" there would be my best guess. You also got a couple places for some shampoos and whatnot. You give it a full roundy rating of a... I'm going to give this a 1.1 because I think 1.1 of me could fit in here and still comfortably shower. On the flat scale, you're looking at a 1.4. Now right here, you do have your porcelain foot flush Throne-A-Rooski. Storage underneath, it's going to be the same on both sides. And then you have your pull-out drawers right there as well with your GFCI. But I love the backlit mirror. And imagine, if it's full powered, that's going to be shining up even more like Justice there. Oh, that's kind of cool. You got one of your ducting vents right there as well. All right, so coming into the bedroom, you got a couple reading lights here with airflow bed lid. I don't know, what does that mean? King bed with airflow bed lid. So I don't actually know what that means. So maybe if one of you guys do, let me know. But look at that, looking pretty darn sharp. You also got your closet. Now this is interesting having this here on the slope. I wonder if that increases output. Boom, wired for your solar. It is so freaking hot. Whew. I mean, I don't know if it's starting to pour yet. Not too bad. It's mainly going down my back. So right here is going to be your washer and dryer prep as well. So you can see you got the hookups right there. So you'll be taken care of. Boom, boom, boom. But all right, guys. Insignia TV, drop some comments. Let me know what you think. Again, it's the 2027 Eddie Bauer Summit Series 3511RK. Pretty darn snazzy though. I think this looks pretty darn good. All right, so now we're going to take a spin around on the outside. Again, all these specifications that you see right here, since this is the old 26 Flyer, I'm going to make sure that it's updated with all the 27 stuff there. But let's take a look here on the outside. Let's go ahead and dip around. Starting off, you got a pretty basic for the front cap here. I think it looks, sharp enough, just like just about anybody else here. But you are using a slightly upgraded pin box with the Kurt Rotoflex, so this part will you know, pivot for you back and forth. So when you're driving, it should help out with a little bit of that back and forth, that start and stop motion. You have electric auto leveling. You do get solar on the side, so if you want to plug in a little briefcase solar, you can. You can see this bad boy is dead as a doornail right there. I wonder if it came off. Nope, sure didn't. Okay, it's just dead as a doornail. But all right, you got the Solera 3000 series for the awning, so that will go ahead and you know, solar you up right there. Propane tanks. Oh. This right here is going to be your pass-through storage, so it's looking pretty good. You got ample storage in here. You see that aluminum frame construction as well. And then this, you have a little maintenance hatch to some of your wiring too, which is pretty interesting. We'd have to get my buddy Nick on that. Let me know if that's a good thing or not. Boom. And that's to control your awnings, which is nice. I wish I had that actually, because then you could see what you're going to run into. And there is not only one, but two awnings, and you have your what's it called? The frameless windows there too as well. You got your dual axles. So again, it only weighs that 11.8, not too heavy there. You got a place where you can put in a TV along with your outlets. You do have an LP connect down below, and then you can see you have your receiver hitch right there, and it's got 3,000 pounds of towing, 300-pound hitch rating with your 2-inch receiver. You also are backup prepped for the Furrion system, which is going to be an observation system, same one I got. So I think you guys will like that. 50 amp connection here, and then you got the Lippert on-the-go ladder prep as well, so you can get on top of your fully walkable roof. You know, check your seals, check your slides, make sure everything is on the up and up. Right here is going to be your sewer outlet connection. I'm too big of a boy there to climb through, but let me see if I can. Yeah, okay. Okay, jammed in like sardines up in this. But that is all right. All night long, all night long. We went to Splash Country yesterday. It was pretty darn cool, man. There's so many good rides. It's great for kids too. My daughter's 47 inches, so she was just below like all like the big heavy hitters. But man, there was some really good stuff for kids. So if you guys are ever out in that area, of course this is locked. All right, we're gonna cut this trip short. You got the on-demand right there. But all right, guys, I hope you guys hope you guys like the tour. Tune in here for next time, which should be a couple days. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get more content. But 2027 Eddie Bauer Summit Series 3511RK. Check out the link for Camping World. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See ya.